Welcome to your midweek weather forecast, where we can expect another sizzling hot day over much of South Africa. Maximum temperatures are expected to peak in the low 40s over the central interior, with some cloud moving in from the northwest. It'll be a fine and hot day over the northeastern and eastern parts, with hot, humid and uncomfortable weather along the KZN coast, as well as into the Lowveld. And then we'll see a few thundershowers over the southeastern interior on Wednesday afternoon and evening. We're also expecting a slight change in the weather in the south with the arrival of a cold front. That brings in the possibility of rainfall and cooler weather in the south, but mainly in the second part of the day. There's a high fire danger warning over much of South Africa's interior, with runaway fires possible in the shade of red. There's also a special weather advisory for heatwave conditions over a large portion of South Africa, with very hot weather persisting all the way through until Thursday. Isolated thundershowers are expected around Lesotho, with a slight possibility of thundershowers as we head towards the southern interior. Here's a chance of rainfall due to the cold front in the south, and that's mainly in the second part of the day, with a slight possibility of rainfall as we head towards Cape Town. Maximum temperatures continue to increase in the northeast, 40 degrees for Potchefstroom, Mahikeng and Phalaborwa, 37 as we head towards Bombela, in the mid-30s for Johannesburg and Ermelo, and a toasty afternoon for Pretoria at 38 degrees. We stick with that high as we head towards Pietermaritzburg and Vryheid, 41 for Bloemfontein and Ladysmith, 30 degrees for Grahamstown, a warm afternoon with a moderate southwesterly wind for Port Elizabeth at 28, a scorching hot 40 degrees for Richards Bay with a fresh northeasterly wind, more of a southerly breeze for Durban and Port St John's, and along the east coast we're expecting a 1.5 metre east-northeasterly swell at 8 seconds. 37 degrees is your high for Somerset East and Oudtshoorn, with a slightly cooler day over parts of the Western Cape, 32 degrees for Vredendal, 26 for Muizenberg and Hermanus, both with a moderate southwesterly wind, and you'll see a south-southwesterly wind for Mossel Bay, Plettenberg Bay and Jeffreys Bay, all at 28, with a 1.5 metre south-southwesterly swell at 11 seconds. Heatwave conditions continue for the Northern Cape, with another scorching hot day on Wednesday, 43 degrees for Uppington and Prieska, 24 as we head towards Alexander Bay with a fresh southerly wind, Cape Town, Langoban and Lambert's Bay all in the upper 20s with a moderate to fresh southwesterly wind, and we're expecting a 2 metre southwesterly swell at 12 seconds along the west coast. Heatwave conditions continue over much of the interior right the way through to Thursday. We might even see some temperature records broken, particularly in the northeast. 41 degrees for Pretoria, 38 as we head into Johannesburg, both with the possibility of thundershowers, and you'll also see that we're expecting cloudy, cooler and wet weather along the coast between George and Durban. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Wednesday.